Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is Luna, and we'll be hosting Fluff News, a local show where we'll cover fluff and lots of other stuff. Okay, so let's get this rocking and rolling.
Time. You should see me after therapy.
Why?
It's intense.
There we go. But we don't want her to have her squeaker. Okay. So today we are very excited to sit down and talk with Niki Warren, owner of Empower here in Yankton. She has built this really amazing community of women, a women-only gym here in Yankton, and we have lots of questions for her and lots of talking to do. So welcome, Niki.
Hi, how are you?
First thing, we've talked, we obviously know each other, and we're gonna keep it clean.
Well,
We're gonna both tame our F-bombs.
it's debatable, yeah.
So we obviously have known each other for a long time now. We've talked, but I think it's really interesting. You were a teacher. So what inspired you to start Empower? Okay. This keeps it light. Okay. So I asked the question, so what inspired you?
So I was a teacher for 7 years in the inner city in KC-Mo. And then,
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yep. My then husband and I moved back because we had twins and both of our families are from here. So we wanted to move back to be close to family.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't necessarily want to teach in the Yankton School District just because I didn't. There was not really like a specific reason why. I ended up actually getting a job at the Springfield prison where they asked me to teach the inmates. And then I went and observed and I thought, maybe not. So I thought like the guys were gonna be like 50 years, like 60. They weren't, they were like 18 and I was like, no, we're out. And so then I was just kind of like, I was a stay-at-home mom or whatever. We were only here for a couple months. And I knew I liked working out. I was always like a self-conscious person. I played sports in high school, yada, yada. And so I literally posted on Facebook, like, do any girls want to go down to the river and do a workout together? Cool. Oh. So I had like 5 people and then every week more people came. September rolled around and I was like, it kind of landed in my lap. It's really actually weird. I was like, oh, okay, well, we need space now. So I ended up renting space for my dad at the Old Boys and Girls Club on Broadway. Mm-hmm. And then I just kind of figured it out from there. So I went from like me running everything to now I think we have 11 employees, 1 full-time personal trainer, added on services and everything. So
that is so cool. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean,
you didn't? Wait.
I didn't know that you just said to some girls or put it out there saying, let's go work out and like start a class.
It was literally like, it was like 5 people and then one, like it got up to like 30 and I was just taking them down to like the amphitheater. I didn't know a damn thing of what I was doing. Yeah. Like I wasn't a personal trainer or anything. I just wanted to work out. So they came and like, I think it was like, I didn't have them charge anything. And then it was like $5 or something like that. And then I got a whole bunch of certifications, then had coaches that got certifications. And then we just like literally built it from there.
But see, I think that's so cool because I think a lot of people, especially like I'll overthink things. I think a lot of people do. And sometimes you just need to like jump in and be like, I don't really know where this is going to go or what I'm going to do, but I like this. Let's try it.
Yeah. Let's see how many times I can fail.
Exactly. But no, you obviously didn't fail. So that's really, really cool. Thanks. I did not know that is how that blossomed there. And so when you're doing it, and then from a business perspective, you cut out men. So you're like, and I love that and fun fact, my mom had the first women's only fitness center in Yankton back in the 80s, early 90s. Yep. Then my brother got sick and then she had it for a couple of years, but it was the first actual studio and it was women's only and it was the fitness center. Yeah. But when you do that, you're thinking like, how many people, how many people will we have come work out at our space? And you just said, I want it to be women only. How did you make that decision?
I'm a feminist. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, anytime because I used to go to the gym all the time, but it's not like I felt uncomfortable, but I do know that a lot of women do feel uncomfortable. And that sometimes is a reason why they don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
There's reasons of like, A, I don't know what I'm doing. So I go on cardio equipment, and B, like, I don't want to look stupid or I don't want a guy to look at me.
Yep.
Not all women are like that, but a lot are. And so even now there's specifically in the last couple like no sweat intros consultations, people are like, so it's women only, right? I'm like, yes, 100%. I've been asked to, in the past when I was at the old studio, like why don't you do some or like, why can't you bring men into it? You know, you'll make more money. I'm like, I don't care if I make more money. Like, I want to make my clients happy, and I want them to walk in and be able to wear whatever the hell they want, and not like worry about like who's looking at me. And that's literally what we are. You walk in and it's a,
yep. That's very cool. And I think that, I'm sure people know that, but until you put that into the perspective of like, hey, from a business standpoint, if someone's starting a business, you want to think like, how can we get, I mean, it's not about quantity, if you know, quality, right? Quality over quantity. But that is like a very valid, like, we would obviously have more people if we welcome men and women. So you're doing this, and it's a very special space.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. And I think that all of the girls that come there, you form this like very special bond and community.
Yeah. I mean, and I even told myself, and when Courtney used to work for me, right now I think we're at like 75 women. That
That's
doesn't
amazing.
include like our youth, anything like that. But I would cap our memberships at 125, because if it gets too big, like, it's cool, I make more money.
Yes.
But then you lose that one-to-one connection, and it's like, wait, who's that? Like, I do goal reviews with everyone. Like, everyone knows everyone.
Yes.
One of our clients is, you know, having surgery this week. Everyone knows. They all reach out to him like,
yes.
Hey, you know, best wishes or whatever. Like, that's one of our biggest things, is like, we all know each other, and like, we are friends inside and outside of the studio. That's kind of, I think, how we're a little bit different, is I don't want a ton of people.
Yes.
And there's a lot of times, like you and I were talking before we started, of like people coming in, and if I don't think that I can help them, or they should be somewhere else, whether it's a chiropractor or a different studio, or they just want open gym, they know what they're doing, they don't need accountability, I'm like, go here instead. Like, you're going to like it better over here than in our studio, because I'm super authentic about that. Like, I don't want to take people's money just to take people's money.
Yes.
I want them to be successful.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
You've really built something. So you should feel really proud. And I think it's really, really cool. I think it's cool for our community to have. And I also remember, like, back when you started, so you had already started Empower, but you're very authentic, like your kind of your business model, and the way, you know, you've shared some stuff that a lot of women wouldn't share. Like, you've shared pictures of your, you know, and you're really, and I think that really before people started doing that, especially around here, you were like at the forefront of doing that, say like, hey, I had twins, which is incredible. And what you're, you know, and say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I was. Yeah. And I mean, were you ever nervous when you post? Because when you post stuff, sometimes you don't realize like the outreach it has. And then you're like, oh, wait.
I think when I started doing that, it was like, I guess, I won't say I don't care what people think about me, but I have, the opinions of others don't, like, that's their own opinion.
Yes.
And I know that I understand some people post on social media to get attention. Mine wasn't to get attention. It was to like provide awareness of like, dude, here's where I am. Like, you shouldn't feel bad about where you are and things like that. And I honestly didn't know that it, like, I don't post that much anymore, because I was just posting about my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that, yeah, that's like what Empower's whole brand is like authenticity of like, this is who I am. And even like I wouldn't say like my whole life story, but most of my clients know like the stuff that I've been through, that I know the stuff that they've been through. And I think it brings a different type of like culture, because we know each other more than like, hey, we're going to lift heavy shit and put it down and then bye.
Yes.
Like, when I'm struggling, one of my clients actually brought up to me the other day in a goal review there, she was like, are you okay? Because I've been kind of struggling or whatever here and there in the last couple of years. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing better. And she's like, a couple of us were kind of a little worried about you, so we wanted to reach out. And like, that's the type of stuff that it's like, it's not to make drama.
Yeah.
At all. It's about like, I actually give a shit about you.
Yes.
And it is very hard to find anywhere. And I think we provide that a lot at Empower, personally.
That's super, super cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really important in business to like stay focused on what you have going and not what other people have going.
Oh, 100%.
I've always been someone, I don't want to even know that. I just, you know, you want to focus on building what you have. But how do you and you don't really ever find the need, because you do have a very unique place, but is it ever because a fitness center, a gym, different types of workout spaces come and go or stay and come in? Do you ever feel like, what can we do to maybe stand out? Is there anything that you're ever feeling like you need to brainstorm to do something a little bit different?
I used to when we started. Yeah. And I also used to get nervous when like another business sort of like mine would come in. But I think I've dialed in my niche in regards to like the culture of women that we have.
Yep.
And then also like there's open gyms here, right? Like Great Life and stuff, which is great. Those that have their own accountability, but like we offer a wide range of classes, but like our bread and butter right now, especially is like perimenopause, menopausal women and the effects of like positive effects of weight training, which is why we have that lift class that no other studios provide. So yes, we have yoga and Pilates, and those are all amazing. Those are like a side piece to weight training, because I know that like strong muscles, strong bones, less likely to get osteoporosis. It's very good for menopausal women, like all of those things. And that'll never be a trend. Like we were talking before, it's like there's trends of like, and there's nothing against any of these things. I don't care. My whole goal with women, I say women, all people, but women especially, like if you can, whatever you find movement wise that you like, just do it, right? Is it walking? Is it running? Is it Zumba class? I will always say you need to weight train, but a lot of those things are trends. Like we used to do Pound Fit. It was awesome. We'd have 30 girls in there and then it phased out. It's because it was a trend. Weight training will never be a trend because we know scientifically, like you have to do that. Women, especially over the age of 30, need to be doing it minimum of 2 times a week. And if they're not, then I mean, you do you, but like I know the benefits of it. And we provide that through like our in-body scans that we do at goal reviews and all of those things.
So talk to us a little bit about that.
So when people become a member, they do goal reviews with me once a month for the first 3 months. We talk about, because I care not only about like what you're doing in the studio, but also outside, because I'm the integrative health specialist, whatever.
Yes.
So if you were to come in, I'm like, cool, take classes, Amanda, but like how's your sleep, your stress, your nutrition? We set goals together on what I want you to work on. Then you come back in the next month. We have our in-body scanner that you step on this thing, whatever, and it provides you with your skeletal muscle mass, your body fat. It segments your body parts on how much muscle you have. So we can also see if things are trending in the right direction. Also, people that are on, I don't love the weight loss drugs, but there are women that are on them. They come in and use our scanner to make sure that even if they're not members, I'm like, you need to come in and scan. If you want to do your weight loss drug, dope, cool, like whatever. I have my own opinions, but you do you. Come in and scan so that we can then like figure out what you need to be doing after you get off of it, making sure you're not losing an extreme amount of muscle mass.
Yes.
Because I'm okay with like, I have my opinions, but every woman can do whatever they feel like is going to benefit them. I'm just here to support them however I can.
Yes. That's really cool. So do a lot of people, I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I think this is great. I mean, do you advertise this? And you don't. You haven't really advertised this often. It's just
my in-body scanner. No. I have like there's like 2 guys that come in and use it like ever so often. I work with the Mount Marty basketball team. They come in and they the coach looks at the scans and then they actually change their training program based on how the girls are how they're getting results. Also, they come in 4 times a year, and like after the summer, it's like, did you do what you're supposed to do or not? So I think there's a difference between like knowing like, oh, I ate like shit last week, or like seeing the actual numbers of like, oh, like, okay, maybe this season of life is, like I was off, but I think everyone's like that. If you can see like tangible numbers, then it's different. And you're like,
it resonates different for sure.
And then you can set goals based on that. There's a lot of other, I know some really amazing women in Yankton that do online programming for people, and that's like their niche. So it's like, okay, you do that.
Yep.
And then I will have the women that need to actually come in and be with someone. So like, I think like I said before, I'm more zoned in on like not doing all of the things. I think as entrepreneurs, we find like a gold object and you're like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And instead of like, just like focus in on like, we are a group fitness space. We don't offer open gym to people at all, because if you have open gym, then pay a cheaper rate and go to one of the full gyms that we have here in Yankton. That I'm staying in my lane, and everyone can, find what lane they want to be in and what is going to support them the best.
Yeah, no, I think that's incredible.
And our biggest success, and like this is no ego attached, but we just like, we go to work out, but we're also there to like have fun. Like every woman's goal, that's why I do goal reviews too, because we're all there for like kind of the same reason, right? We want to lose body fat and gain muscle. But some people, like there's some of our clients that just want to get out of the house and away from their husband or their kids for a little bit, and it's like their social hour, but they're still there moving their
Yes.
bodies. And so I think that's important too. Like when we go to class, if you don't hear some sort of bantering between the clients and the coach and the clients, but that's what makes it fun. It's like I've been to studios before, and I'm not even talking about Yankton, other studios not even in Yankton, where you go and you sit down before class, no one's fucking talking to each other, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're getting comfortable because those F-bombs are coming.
Oh, girl. But you know what I mean? And like you walk into ours and it's like everyone not only knows each other, but like how was your vacation last week? Or, oh my God, like yesterday, Macy made the program and wow, I have so much content from our cameras that I'm giving Macy a hard time, but it's all like fun and games. Like I feel like everyone takes life so seriously and it's like, just chill out. Like, it's not that deep.
Well, and it's like, let's go for coffee or let's go for cocktail hour or whatever anyone does. It's almost like that, but you're getting your body worked out.
We do that too.
You do that as well. And then you do a retreat, right?
We used to do a retreat.
Okay.
I dropped the ball this year because I was kind of busy.
Damn, Garrett. Wait, Glenn.
Glenn ruins everything. Actually, my manager, Courtney, ruined everything.
God, blame Courtney.
She quit. And then, no, I'm just kidding. Courtney's my best friend ever. Actually,
I know, but we should throughout this be like, I don't know, blame Courtney.
Keep this in here because she'll love it. Because it was so funny when she quit. Like, her and I have been best friends for, I don't know, 5 years now. And so when people found out she quit, they were like, oh my God, you have a falling out? I'm like, no, again, it was, hey, Courtney, like, what things do you like doing at Empower? What do you just aren't passionate about anymore? So we sat down and had an adult conversation like best friends do.
Yes.
Me and Courtney were always really good at separating business from friendship. Like my parents always says, like, don't become friends with your coaches. And I'm like, dude, I'm best friends with all my coaches.
Yep.
Like we know each other very well. But me and Courtney, I was like, and so I give her a hard time about quitting all the time, but it's also like she still works inside the studio, just in a different capacity.
Yeah.
And I think that is also business owners need to understand, like, it doesn't always have to be, oh, they quit, now I hate you.
Of course
and same
not.
with like when clients leave, like I'll see them at Walmart, I'll still talk to them.
Yes.
I don't care that you're not you found a different avenue that's going to work for you or a different season of life. I still want to like genuinely support you. If you need my help or support in any avenue, I don't dislike you because you decided to go to a different studio. Good for you, dude. Like you found something that makes you happy. Mm-hmm. That's great. Like that's all I want for people, which a lot of people, you can't say that about a lot of other people. Like they want people to fail or they get mad and it's like, life's too short for me to like.
Plus it's just, that's so unhealthy for yourself.
100%.
You know, to have that.
Yeah, we used to do a retreat, but I dropped the ball this year. Every April we'd go to Deadwood for 4 days. So fun. We'd go to like a yoga studio. We'd go hiking. We would drink beer.
Yeah.
Just like.
Get away and have fun.
Have fun. Like everyone go on like a little girls trip.
How cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
cool.
seeing pictures. I know. And I think, Courtney had just started. So we had opened the Mint and then we did that thing in May down here. Gosh, what was it? Oh, we did that event. We they could come and get an acai bowl, go to your show. What was that called? Boston was in on it.
Women's Day Out.
Yeah, Erica was
was in it, you guys, and then Boston Shoe. They came and did a high hit workout and then acai bowl.
Yeah.
Remember that? It was like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah, it was 5 years ago in May, I think. So 5 years ago, pretty much to this date. But I think Courtney had just started. She had started as your manager.
She started right when my life hit a dumpster fire. So good for her. When she sees my mental health high, she's going to be like, look at it go.
Oh, Courtney. She's literally
wonderful. She's probably the best friend anybody could ever have.
She's just a cool, nice human being.
Nice?
She's very...
She's the nicest human ever. And she takes care of me, so...
She's great. And so what do you like for women? And you hear this, I'm sure all of the time for new clients that when new clients come in, what would you say to women who are like, I don't even know where to start. I'm just like, I'm in a rut.
I say that's what we're here for. Literally, that's why we do. So another thing that we do before women can even enter our lift class is they are required, unless they have previous lifting experience, they're required to take 3 30-minute one-on-one sessions with our PT to make sure they're moving safely and effectively before entering them into class, because we're using barbells. Not everyone's lifting heavy. That's kind of a perspective thing, because I'm going to lift heavy for me. You're going to lift heavy for you. Yep. Some girls are using barbells. Some are using dumbbells. But we want to make sure women are feeling comfortable before even going into the class. So they get that one-on-one with me as well as with our PT before going into class, and then having goal reviews as well. So like, especially the first 3 months, like we are with you every step of the way.
So if someone's like, it's hard for them to even take that first step to say, I'm going to join a gym. Your experience is basically going to just take care of them.
We do. And we are over, when people come in for no sweat interest, I'm like, I just want to let you know that like, you're my new best friend, because I am going to bother you literally all the time. Like if you don't show up to class, I text you, where were you? What's going on? How are you?
Even with this, okay? You're like, hey, I want to be on. And then I was like, okay, let's hook something up in the next week or two. And you're like, which day? Which day? Okay, which day works? Yeah, and I love that. That's great.
I'm a psycho when it comes to that. Like
That's
if
great.
people like text me or anything, like I shouldn't always be on my phone. If I'm at like my kids' sporting events, I'm not. But if
you get a ding, you're not like a procrastinator. I'm going to deal with that later.
If I procrastinate, it's not it's not going to happen if I don't do it right away.
Yep.
But yeah, we are very kind of up your ass for the first 3 months, especially because that's when like the most change is going to happen. And then after that, we kind of like loosen the grip a little bit. It's like, crawling to walking as a child.
Yep.
And so after 3 months, then your goal reviews turn into every 90 days. If I need to see you more often, that sounds like a therapist.
No,
it's not that way. But like some girls need a little bit more accountability. So I'm like, you're going to come in. We'll meet again in 6 weeks instead of the 90 days. Mm-hmm. So I individualize it. Yep. And I think that comes from like my education background. I was very good at like setting goals with my scholars and stuff like that. And it just kind of translated to women.
That's really, really cool.
God did that for me. I don't know. He gave me that superpower of like knowing when I need to reach out to someone or something like that. It's wild, but it's a God thing.
That is so wild. Cool. So I'm sure you could draw a million different like answers for this, not answers, but I'm sure you could think of a million different scenarios. Or shut up. See, that's going to cut because I can't think of the right word. I'm sure you could think of a million different examples. What has been one of the most rewarding?
Oof.
Probably too many to count, but one that really stands out.
Man. That's a hard one.
I know.
I think that like it's awesome to see girls reach like their body fat, like weight loss goals. However, I think even more than that, it's because it's like the sustainability of it. Like we have clients that like Heather Budahouse, for example, she's been with Empower since we did outdoor workouts. She's been there 10 years.
Wow.
It's our 10-year anniversary next year.
Wow.
And there's a lot of women that have been there our retention rate is, the majority of our clients have been with Empower for over 3 to 4 years.
Nice.
And so like, that's rewarding for me, but also like the fact that they found a place where they're not comfortable going to the gym, but they found a place where like they can go and move their bodies and then like be happy while doing it instead of being like, God, they do say, oh, I have to go. But then once they get there, everyone's happy, you know? So I think that would be the most rewarding, is that people continue on the journey through like the ups and downs of life, and not just like one specific goal of like, oh, I lost 10 pounds. It's like, cool, but now we have to keep going.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably what it would be.
Biggest, like the hardest part, the biggest challenge in your almost 10 years of being open. I mean, so many as well, because that's just part of business and life, but.
The most challenging. So at the beginning, I would say like the whole imposter syndrome thing of like, I'm not going to be good at this, blah, blah. And now I actually embrace like the failure of like, oh, well, that didn't work out, so now we're going to go to plan B. Our clientele is not like, these women aren't going to go to the gym by themselves unless let's say there have been a couple that have came and then they like meet meet a friend at Empower, because most of these women that come in, they weren't friends before. Now all of a sudden they're like best friends. I'm like, did you guys know each other before? And they're like, no. I'm like, that's cool. Like me and Courtney didn't know each other until she was a client at my studio.
And that's pretty cool.
And we always
built this community.
And one of the other things that I think is pretty cool about our studio is, well, besides Macy and then one other gal, I hire from within. So typically all of our coaches, besides Macy right now, which she's amazing, they were all clients for at least a year, because I want to make sure that they embrace like the culture and vision of Empower, instead of like, hey, I want to be a personal trainer. We are a different breed. Like, and I mean that in like the most positive way ever. Like our culture is different. Like you have to be able to banter, you have to have sarcasm, you have to have the ability to have fun, but also know your stuff. And so that's why my coaches, the only time a coach has quit, besides one, they've moved. Otherwise, these coaches have been with me for years.
Not many can say that.
And it's because I always tell them too, like I'll do goal reviews with them. I've been slacking on this too. So coaches, if you're listening, I get it. But like I sit down with them and I'm like, is your workload okay? Is it like, do you want less classes? Do you want more classes? Or are you still passionate about the class that you are coaching? And if not, I'm like, cool, let's change it. Because I want you to come to work and like working. So it doesn't feel like a job.
Yes.
Same with like Macy's my full-time PT. So we sat down before I hired her, and it's like, what do you want to achieve in 1 year, 5 years? Not even in Empower, but like, what do you want to do? Like, what's your perfect day look like? Is it to work 40 hours? Is it to work, like, do you want to be off work on Fridays? Cool, let's make that happen, because I want people to be happy coming to work. Because if you're not, the clients aren't happy, no one's happy, I'm not happy.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's pretty laid back. Make sure I look good.
You look really good. And you sound really good. I could tell you were a little nervous at first, but you start talking about what you're passionate about, and look at how easy it is. And we're just like,
I know. Yeah, I don't just like have them sign up and then I'm like, okay, see you later. Like, you come to my classes, sounds good. Like, because your goal is different from Amanda's goal. You know, and if your sleep sucks, then you're not going to get results. You know what I mean? So it's like, I have the group fitness base, but then I individualize it for each person as well outside of the gym.
And then where do you refer, like with hormone stuff and stuff like that?
I typically refer to Brandy Provacek in Scotland. That's who has helped like a lot of my women. I do know that Quality Health just started doing hormones too, and I adore Chelsea Promes, and what the hell's the other lady's name that works there?
She's great. I always want to say Brooke, but it's not Brooke.
But she's awesome too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Quality Health does it too. I just haven't worked one-on-one with them right now. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone is watching this and they're looking to take that first step that can be really hard, or they're watching this and they're like, oh my God, I want to do that. Whatever it may be, how do they begin that process?
They either DM me on Facebook or literally text me. We don't really do walk-ins because sometimes we're not there because we're group-based. But then they come in for a no sweat intro, which basically is like, sit down, let's talk about goals. And then we figure out, the other thing we do too is like, we have different membership options. So sitting and talking to you about your goals, budget-wise, of course, but we also figure out like, what is the best option for you going to be? How many times can you actually come a week? I think you should only come this many times. So we individualize that as well. So we talk about that the first time you come in. We do first class free. I don't love that because when people come in, they haven't met any of us yet. And that's not terrible. But I also like to have like one-on-one conversations with people before going in. So my coaches know like, hey, Sally's coming in today. Like, make sure that you give her a big hug. We don't do that. We do that.
You do big hugs?
No. If I want to make someone feel really awkward, I'll do it.
If you know it's a person you can give shit to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to give shit to people all the time.
Are you doing nutrition?
I do nutrition, one-on-one nutrition, but now that I do the goal reviews, I talk to people about nutrition in those. So I don't really charge extra for that unless they just want nutrition. Other things that we're doing too is Macy's, God, she's amazing, but now we're doing sport-specific training for athletes, 10 and up, actually like 8 and up. So anybody that's like baseball and they want to get better at, so that's just another option in Yankton as well, because I mean, the only other places there's Rosie's and then there's Empower. So I think it's good to have choices. Rosie's phenomenal too. But it's just another option for people, honestly. Like I said, everyone kind of finds where they're most comfortable at, but we just started doing that as well. We have a youth program, we have a teen program. So we've been kind of expanding in regards to that. And the youth is boys and girls because I have boys, so
yes,
kind of gotta
yeah.
throw that in there.
Yeah, you have your twins. I mean, you have twin boys. That's a whole other conversation.
We want to talk about my other side of my life.
That's badass.
That's a whole 2-hour series.
No, I think this is great. And so I'll put your hand so they can DM you. You have Empower Pay, like you have all that.
We have a website.
I'll put that on like the end of this.
Yeah, we have all the things.
So they know how to find you. I mean, I feel like, yeah.
Everyone knows my phone number.
Not that you need any more promotion or anything, but I think it's really good for people to know this. I mean, I've followed you, I've been friends with you, and it's like, I didn't know a lot of this.
It's funny because like there's been a couple of people that'll come in to No Sweats and they're like, how long have you been in business? I'm like, 10 years. And they're like, I just found out last week. I'm like, dude, we are in a small town. Do people live
still,
under rocks?
People still do it at the Mint all the time. Like,
it's insane.
And it's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
It's mind-boggling.
I know.
But then it also makes me like think to myself, I'm like, what's open in Yankton that I don't know about?
Oh, I absolutely.
Because like I post a lot, not that like people know me, I'm not popular, but like, I mean, word on the street, right? Like people talk. Yeah. So it's mind-boggling.
Yes, it's very surprising. Yeah, but we think the same. I think it's probably all businesses get that. Like, wait, you've been open for how long? Or wait, is this the old Mint? It's like, no, it's been several different businesses since then.
Where have you been all your life? No, but
yeah, no, I think this is great. I'm excited.
I can't wait to see how stupid I look on video.
Knock it off. Looks so good. I'm sorry. Well, why didn't you sit your ass down?
You should have just came on over, sat by me.
And she's just
finally chilled the fuck out. She's like, all right, they're fucking serious now. I need to sit down.
Otherwise, I will be at home and she won't bring me here. Yeah, she's good. No, I know this would have been good. Well, next time you'll jump in. So next time Amy will be in on the interview.
Well, I think you guys covered what I just.
Yeah, but then when I listen back, I'm be like, God damn it, we should.
But I think, especially now, which obviously, if you're into, it's not my summer body. It's like your body that you're in for your life that you want to like.
Yeah,
keep strong.
I actually hate that when people are like, it's tank top season.
I know.
I'm like, but all fucking year's tank top season. Okay, so like you can't wait until March to get your tank top arms. And like a long time ago, you guys probably remember this. That's what you're probably talking about. I had a whole bunch of girls come in. We did an authentic photograph session where I had them write on a piece of paper something about themselves. Mine was like, I'm God's child or I'm authentic. And then they got to wear whatever they wanted, but they had to show their stomach. So most women wore spandex, and these were all my clients, and then a sports bra. And it was trying to get people to understand that like we all look different. And one of the things that boggles my mind is if someone's like, oh, she must not work out or whatever. And like, I'm like, you can't look at a body type and determine if they work out or not, because everyone is in a different season of life. There are no offense, but there are a lot of really skinny people that have a lot more body fat on their body than someone that we all hold our weight different. And so it drives me insane when people are like, she must not work out. I'm like, yeah, what if she busts her ass 3 times a week, but like she's struggling with hormones or sleep, or she doesn't know what direction to go in, but she's doing like, a third of the right thing. She's just missing a small piece of the puzzle, especially when we're perimenopausal and menopausal. Dude, like if our hormones aren't in check, we can do all the right things and still gain body fat. And so I think that's the other thing that we're trying to that drives me insane. Or like people might look at like some of our Facebook posts and be like, do they even work out there? I'm like, yeah, actually we bust our ass here. Mm-hmm. And like, I just don't like the whole, we need to all look a certain way.
And I love that you're talking the whole thing.
They'll come in. And so like, if we do scans and like, they're doing what I asked them to do with like sleep, nutrition, the workouts they're doing, their strength training, and they're still not getting results or they're stagnant. I'm like, whoa, maybe you should, like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but maybe you should go get your hormones checked, because if you can, not that everyone needs HRT, like I do think that everyone needs to, not everyone, but you should try to fix it with sleep, nutrition, and workouts before jumping to a medication. But ultimately, I do think that HRT, hormone replacement therapy, sometimes is needed. and then to kind of get you to where they support your journey. But starting with like the basics is always like pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people now I think it's becoming more relevant, the perimenopausal and menopausal, but yeah, and our clientele is ages 35 to 65. So we're there.
Mm-hmm.
We're in it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And it's like you hit 40. I'm not 40 yet. But then all of a sudden you're like, what? Like I'm doing the same exact thing, but it is not working for me anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know it's bullshit. It's, but yeah. And I mean, at least to like, whatever way you look, the movement, the lifting, all of that is super important. So
Everyone should be lifting. If they're not, they should be, unless they have a reason why they cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want everyone to just be successful, whatever it is that they're choosing to do. Doesn't mean I'm not going to like you. Like even if you'd go to a different studio, I'd be like, cool, if that works for you and you like it and you're getting results and you're happy, good for you, dude. Like I can't hate on someone doing what is working for them.
Yeah.
But so I'm just going to say, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh,
We'll have to do this again.
Yeah. Girl. Yeah, girl.